Man, if you know what this one is, man, you know exactly what we see. If you look at it from where we stand, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Our people have to fight literally somebody that's not here for something we don't want anymore. That's the way they've misconstrued the information 68 times from Sunday, because they wanted to steal an ID from a C that came here to do a job on the ship, and they have to steal it because they're brain dead. So basically what happens is that they see, and then they go, I see, and they're not supposed to see, they're supposed to be saw. And here it is, since day one, they broke every single rule because they're a retard, and everyone says, you know what, we aren't alike anymore. And they go, yeah, well, we see. And this is the entire issue. They're just a rape cap, and they aren't shit other than me see it too. And I'll tell you what, man, I ain't going to be like that. I ain't going to go out like that, because that will remove me from Kai. I won't be that. So here we are, and we're looking at these things, and now we have to fight Manakar for a fucking goblin suit. We don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You understand? I don't give a fuck about that perfection or anything else. They see it, whatever the fuck that was. They are not even like the way we see it. So basically what happens is Atiko shows up. He's all bruised up, beaten, half dead, dehydrated, and his skin is peeling off. And then we put him in a bed, and he bleeds out, and then it happens for a week. It's nasty. Nobody wants to talk about it because it was fucking, and he was fucking praising hallelujah the whole time. Sick. So here we're just talking, and they go, okay, well, they want to be who he is, and they go, you can't be who he is. He was kidnapped, and they realize this, and they did that, and they go, yeah. Next thing you know, everybody's shooting. So that's what happened there. And they can't see what it was in some way. Like, oh, fool. So we're standing around here, like, waiting for the apocalypse because they're a retard. And they soft hand baby hold these motherfuckers like a baby dreidel. And they go, ooh, you're so me to it. And they know that when it starts, they're one of the first ones to die out. And I see you were always, they can't get out of how dead they are to someone else, and that's the entire issue here. Someone decided they get a chance. And this is what it is now, and they just want to be who he is because he has things, and he has a job to do, and they're just some garbage that went out that way 3 or 4 times in a row, and now they're not, and they go, oh, well, that's not Toet. See, no, that's Song. This is real. You think I'm fucking around? This is the exact issue. And they're just going to stand there and go, oh, well, they get all these rules and they have to see these ways and we see it. No. And they go, okay, well, look, man, this guy has a job to do. Why don't you fucking just let him do his job? And they go, oh, well, we see a way and we can do it. When he not see a way, we see it where I am too. No. And he goes, okay, well, if it doesn't get fixed by Friday, I'm going to start doing something to you guys. And it was not fixed by Friday. It took like 28 weeks for him to finally get some stuff going, and it wasn't even correct. So here we are. It's like 2028, and we're standing there again, and just before everything starts, and he's like, okay, I'm getting stuff done now. I'm turning everything on. I'm going to get stuff done. And it wasn't who he was, and they all knew it, and he's been dead 3 or 4 times now. How is he still around? And they go, oh, we'll saw to it, and now it's P. Oh my God. We made a couple of these, you already saw. And we go, every time we just try to make it even stupider because they're idiots. Oh. And I know they can't do anything from way over there to here. It's the longest shot there is. I know it is. It's on the other side of the fucking rock. I try to talk to this guy and he will look at me stupidly, wait for 3, 4 hours, maybe even a week, and then respond and go facetiously in some way, yeah, okay, I'm looking at something else, don't see. Oh. And they know he doesn't give a shit. They have him on record talking to Vegeta about the thing while he's digging through a floor panel, and they know which one it is. And then all of a sudden these guys don't. I can't stand it. They know exactly what's going on here. He's been fixing it the whole time. If you go up there now, it's brand new. I can't take it. I just cannot believe they are still getting away with it. It's retarded. I said, if you don't get them out of here, I'm going to have a problem because I want to see them now. Saw. And they're like, you can't do that. We don't see this way. He said, I know exactly what's going on, and they have pissed me off beyond comprehension. Because I would have had more if he was who he was, and now we have less because you are who he was. It. They went over this a few times with someone, before and after a preamble, which is in court, and they said, you know what? He's right. Why are they here? Why are they allowed to do this? And they couldn't find the answer, and they know it's because it goes through the Clinton Foundation, who is the thief. And they go, okay, well, how is the Hill all of a sudden who this is? The Hill doesn't see the up, and they go, oh, well, that's below. And they go, oh, well, I can't argue that. And every time this comes up, it's not that. It's in Numerica. And it says, my pee-pee was very slinged, which means useless and diagonal and not like a human's. So there's this judge out there that doesn't know how to read in the Bible. Yeah. And that's who arbitrated it. We made some comics with Dark Horse, and they were supposed to be good, but they came out like shit, and nobody liked them very much. Even he was a good guy and everything. They have these rules about informational departures, and they have to remove it. I thought it was all some bullshit. You just fucked me, 43. I hope whoever is looking at this right now, you know what happened, right? With the plant that eats people? This entire sequence is because Ukraine cannot interact with somebody without being retarded, and then they can't be the way we see it. Oh.